Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me.
As always, it's your man, Mr. Mix, aka the Professor, BKA Lil Cuzzo, or you can switch the two however you want to switch the two. What's happening?
What's going on, dog?
Man, good as always, brother. Good as always.
Everything good?
Everything good, man. Cannot complain at all.
All right, before we get into it, let's get into some black excellence real quick.
Okay.
So Tuesday night, history was made in the NBA.
Knew this was coming.
For sure. I don't even talk about the game. I just want to talk about what it symbolizes and what it represents.
Yeah.
Because the game is the game.
Game is the game.
First father-son joint in the NBA.
Yes, it was.
Just a dope moment.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that what did it mean to you as a man who grew up with a strong father who was present in every shape, form, fashion?
Yeah, he was.
Who was very hands-on. What does that look for you? What does that look like for you? Represents.
I'm going to always say for LeBron, I always give him this caveat. He's going to mean more to the game after he leaves than he ever did while he was in the game. And that's the biggest compliment I can give him. He just did something else that I don't think we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see done. And what it symbolized for me is that as a father, you want to put your son in position.
Yeah.
That's your whole goal. That's your whole mission in life.
Yeah.
You want to put your kids in positions to be able to be successful and live out their dreams. He said it. Yo, what's the last thing you want to do? Yo, I want to play with my son on the court. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
In a Lakers uniform, you're a billionaire athlete. Your son is playing with you. Your son is in uniform. Y'all checking in. Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. are sitting courtside.
That was dope.
That was dope as shit. And it's emblematic of black fatherhood that we don't talk about often. Because again, I had a present father. My father was my coach. My father was in my life, in both of our lives, like coached us both, took us to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like was active. So LeBron being that type of father to his kids, to his three, is just amazing to see. And that was just like that part you got to celebrate. You got to celebrate the father
for sure
that did what he needed to do to get his son to one of the hardest leagues in the world to be able to get to. You know, the 1% of the 1% get here. So the fact that he was good enough to stick around to see his son check into an NBA game, bro, you're not gonna top that. It's the pinnacle of the pinnacle. It symbolized black fatherhood. It's a lot of black fathers out here that's doing a big one that don't get credit for it.
That's a fact.
That's putting their sons in position, that are excellent fathers, that are mentoring kids, that are coaching kids, that are like, it's an actual stat that black fathers are the most involved fathers of all fathers. Like they get a survey. Black fathers are the most involved fathers as far as emotional support, nurturing, just being involved in their kids' lives. We always had that. I know we did growing up.
It's just not amplified.
There you go. I know we had it growing up. You know, absentee father. You know, you knew somebody that had their father in their life. You was looking at them like, damn, you got your mama and your daddy. Like it was like that. And now that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see fathers. You know what I'm saying, with the matching jumpsuits,
Word.
Going to the court.
Yeah.
Or the matching J's or the matching LeBrons, you know what I'm saying? You see him going to the events. You see him going to the different things and really being involved in their kids' lives. And this was just another example of that, man. Like he has been such an inspiration for so many black folks, black fathers, and black excellence at his peak. Like regardless of the debates and all the rest of that shit, that night, you couldn't say shit. You couldn't do shit but be proud of that moment. Like, man, this is incredible.
Yeah.
And then they had like the close-up of them talking. And he was like talking to him. And he was like, you ready to go in?
Yeah.
He was like, man, just play your game. I just want you to play hard.
Yeah.
Just play hard, you know what I'm saying? Go out there and do what you gotta do. And I was just like, man, like
That was fire.
bro, you can't beat
fire.
that. As
That was fire.
as a father yourself, I know you probably heart probably was like,
I'm gonna tell you some.
it's probably 10 times big. You feel me? So yeah, man, for me, nothing but salutes and praises to the brother for what he did, man. Nothing but.
For me, it was a moment, dog. I mean, as you can.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah.
But my son watched it with me. I was like, yo, because I recorded it because I had to work.
Yeah.
So when he got home from school the next day, he was like, "What you about to do?" I said, "I'm actually about to watch this Laker game, man." And he was like, "Bronny in them?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch the game." He was like, "I want to watch it with you." I was like, "For real?" Because he's not into basketball like that, but I will say this: he tries to show interest in it as long as he can because he know I watch it or I love it. So he'll sit there as long as he can. Then once he run off, I know he gone.
Yeah.
But he was like, I want to watch it with you. So I was like, all right, dope. So, we get situated, man. We watching it, and I just felt like this was a bonding moment, just seeing that. And I'm glad you said about the dope fathers being out here that's doing stuff that's not being seen.
It's not being seen.
Because it is, man. It's just only, of course, LeBron, what he's doing is going to get highlighted because who he is.
Right.
But to your credit, it's a lot of fathers behind the scenes, dog, that blood, sweat, and tears where their child, son, daughter, whatever, is their entire world.
And they making it happen for them.
Whatever they got to do, whether it's working 3 or 4 jobs, whether it's going into a certain field that their kid may be in, like it's just, we out here.
Yeah.
So for me, man, it was just that was a nice little statement. Like I like seeing that, and regardless of, like you said, the stuff on the court or whatever the debates is, man, it wasn't time for that. It wasn't time for that. Like this moment was just fire. But I can't, I done turned into this just a mushy dude. You know what I was telling my son when they were subbing in the game together and they was taking off their stuff and they got rid. I wish Bronny would have just turned around and hugged them real quick.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get it.
You can't. You ain't work.
But
you ain't work. You can't. But I get it.
I just wish it, not even like a long, just a little.
He could have gave him the clap.
I wish it would have just been something. But I get it.
Or they could have did their handshake before they went out. So.
But it was just a dope moment. But that's it, man. But I watched it with my son the first half, and then he got out of there. But yeah, it was a dope little moment, bro.
No, it was incredible to see, man. And salute to LeBron, salute to the whole James family for just being an example of what you can be. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of hard work and a focus on your dream, what you can be, not just for yourself but for your family.
And shout out to Savannah.
Shout out to Savannah.
She was at the game, and Candace Parker said something when the camera panned to her. She was like, yo, imagine what Savannah's feeling right now. Ooh. She is sitting here watching her husband and her son play on the same NBA team, dog.
Yeah, man.
It don't get no better than that.
At all.
And what was crazy, I don't know if she left or not, but when they subbed Brownie out, she started gathering her things and she got on the bottom there because she done seen Hub this way he do. Yeah. I was like, she out of there. She saw what she needed to see. Damn. But that's just a dope little, it's just a little dope little dynamic, man. And we need more of that highlighted.
Salute Black fathers.
Facts.
Yeah, salute Black fathers. Yeah, for sure.
So, is hoeing a part of healing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kick it.
Kick it. Kick it.
Kick it.
Kick it. Damn it, I said that too quick.
You did. You did not hesitate.
The reason why hoeing is a part of healing, and I will say this caveat, it's not a healthy part of healing.
Facts.
But it's definitely a part of healing.
Yeah.
Because
it's not a responsible part.
No, it's not a responsible part of healing.
But it's a part.
But the best way to get over that one train is get on the next one. Hello. Hallelujah. So what happens is you've been told this advice and you still what it is you be having the residuals from the relationship. Mm-hmm. You miss the cuddling, you miss the hugging, you miss the affection, you miss all that stuff. So you be like, hey, I want some of that, but I don't want the relationship part of it. I just want the affection part of it. So you get out here and you may go through a couple of them. just so you can feel that hole in your heart. You try to.
Yeah, facts though. Facts.
Trying to fuck your way back to happy.
Trying to pump through the pain.
Yeah, trying to fuck your way back to happy.
Nah, it ain't gonna work.
It's not.
It's just temporary.
It's not gonna work.
It's just temporary.
But that's why hoeing is sometimes it's a part of healing, because you miss that part of it, so then you go out and you find you a couple of nice young ladies that's not about shit, and you let them be. Hopefully, fellas, you're honest enough to let them know that, like, look, I'm not looking for nothing. I just got, and oh God, I'm telling too much again. Quality game, fellas. Look, I just got out of a long-term relationship. I don't want to get my heart broken. So I am not looking for anything serious.
That's toxic, Cuzzo.
It's toxic.
That's toxic, Cuzzo. Don't tell the people that. That's toxic, Cuzzo. That's straight out the toxic.
Just got my heart broke. Not looking for anything serious.
All right.
My heart can't take it.
My
heart cannot take anything serious right now.
I can't take another one.
I can't take another one.
I can't take another one.
I understand.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to rush you. You take as much time as you need.
Oh.
Come on over and help me. Help me get over it. Come on over.
Help me heal.
Help me heal.
Help me heal.
Put your head right here.
Oh, right, man.
Yeah. So, no, in all seriousness, though, ladies, don't fall for it. Fellas, don't do it. It don't work. It just have you feeling more empty after they gone.
That's it.
You be looking at the walls, singing the LL Cool J song for no reason. When I'm alone in the room, sometimes I stare at the wall and at the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. Yeah, like, you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. Like, just, if you can stay away from the hoeing part, but we all know. Yeah. Break up, hoeing. You're going to have a nice little 4 to 6 month period.
LL said he stirred the wall.
Yeah, he was talking some shit on that.
He was
talking some shit.
He was in his bag.
He was talking some shit on
He was in his bag. Why does it seem so easy for black men to openly disrespect black women on the internet? I asked that because I saw the clip where Lord Jamar referred to the future first black woman president, Kamala Harris, as a bitch.
Yeah.
Now, let me just say this. You didn't call Vlad a bitch publicly.
You did not.
You handled that with the utmost respect.
Yes, you did.
But this black woman who you don't care for her political views, you just let that fly with ease. With you married to a black woman.
Yeah, you
are. So why are we? And he's not the only one. This is just the most recent one that I've seen.
He's not.
But why are we that comfortable, dog, with just doing that? Like my question now that I have for them dudes, man, when I see stuff like that, man, I just be like, why? Why? What are you trying to gain from this?
I agree.
Why? What's gonna come from this? Like, what are you looking to get out of this? Why? Or why do they just target black women on this internet, bro?
Real simple. To me, it's a couple reasons. The number one reason is, if you don't love yourself, if you don't have a knowledge of self and a love of self. And the funny thing about Lord Jamar doing that is he comes from the 5% nation.
That's what
the guys in the guys in the earth, and so he knows this. He knows the knowledge. He knows the science.
Yeah, he's very intelligent guy.
When you don't have a love for self, when you don't have an affinity for self, that's how you can disrespect something that someone from your community or anything that looks like you can disrespect it so freely, because you don't respect yourself.
Right.
Because if you respect self, the last thing I'm going to do is, it's like a mirror reflection of me that is out there, and I'm talking crazy about that mirror reflection. Because regardless of whether you agree with her, again, disagree with her politics. If you vote for whoever you want to vote for, that's your right. I literally went overseas to fight for you to have that right. So I want you to have that right. But the minute you get to name calling, the minute you get to calling someone out their name, the minute you get to dehumanizing anybody, you're using the very tactics that were used to us, to dehumanize us, to enslave us, to subjugate us, to it's like all of the things that were used to denigrate us. You're using those very tactics against us when you're supposed to be part of our group and our collective. And I think one is definitely self-hate, but which leads to my second one, which is you were taught to. You were taught not to appreciate things that are black. You were taught not to appreciate black beauty, black love, the things that are
That
essential and quintessential to us. You were taught not to love. You was taught not to love your nappy hair. You was taught not to love your dark skin. You was taught not to love
your full lips,
your
wide nose, and all of that. Yeah,
you was taught not to love those things. And so, of course, the programming works because people get out in this society and then they start to, bro, it's so funny how they start to repeat. They sound Fox Newses. Like they start to repeat the same things that they repeat on those networks. And I'm like, you don't hear yourself? You don't hear yourself repeating the same rhetoric that they're repeating about you to them?
That's a fact.
And you're cozying up to people that you would never get next to and don't want to be next to you. Bro, I saw something so disgusting. And it wasn't disgusting because of who he's doing it for. It was disgusting because Antonio Brown, the football player, was trying to hug Trump. And you could see it, that Trump ain't want to hug him. So Trump was kind of hitting him with the arm like, hey, bro, like you're getting a little too close.
Like when Trump was trying to hug and kiss on that little black daughter, the little black child, she was like getting away from him.
Yeah, it was like, hey, bro, you getting a little too close.
And you should feel stupid.
And you should feel real stupid.
You should feel stupid.
Because you're trying to cozy up to someone who doesn't like you. Like they don't fuck with you like that, homeboy.
At all.
And it's cool if they don't. But what you don't have to do is you don't have to shuck nor jive nor bend or bow to the politics or the bullshit that doesn't support you. Like that doesn't even make sense to me. And so many people do it because they want to be accepted by people who don't naturally accept them.
Yeah.
That's the part it's troubling. I get it. I get it from the perspective of the programming works. The programming has worked for over 400 years. The programming works. So when you are programmed to hate yourself, anything that you see that looks like excellence, that looks like good, that looks like positivity, you want to strike it down. Yeah. Or you want to find fault in it. And then the third one, because you got a lot of these brothers running around and not hand it over to you, is self-grandizing. Like me, I. If it ain't about me, then it can't be about you. I ain't voting for no woman. What?
And that's all it is.
Yeah, bro. I ain't voting for no woman.
That's all it is.
Well, brother, you if you're over the age of 35 and you meet the minimum requirements, you can run for president too. You can go get a pack together. You can go put a political you can go put a team together and you can run for president if you're qualified to do so, sir.
That's all it is, dog.
But no, it ain't me, so I can't support her type of thing. And again, that's corny because I've had female leaders in the military, and they've been some of the best leaders I've ever had in my life. Period. In combat and outside of combat. Period. The end. Some of the best leaders I've ever had in my life have been women. So saying that a woman can't hold command or a woman can't run or a woman, that's bullshit. It just doesn't it doesn't hit the litmus test. Like it doesn't check the boxes. So you just got a lot of cats out here, man, that are lost and that don't have self-love. Because at the very least, what I will never do, even if I disagree with you, I ain't gonna do it in public. We can have that conversation in private. I'm gonna pull you to the side and we can have that one-on-one. But we ain't gotta have that discourse in front of everybody else.
That's all I'm saying, Cuzzo. That's all I'm saying. Yo, whatever. Privately, hey, say what you want. Yeah. Say what you want. But publicly, that's my issue. The publicity of it. Like, I get annoyed, man, with how hard we are on each other and how much compassion and patience and discipline we have when it comes to dealing with outside company. Yo, we quick to call each other to the carpet, hold each other accountable, whatever. But the minute somebody outside the community violate or say something slick or whatever, then they get all the grace, all the understanding in the world, dog. And that makes me tight because I don't understand it.
Shout out to the brother Myson for calling that out. Because Myson was saying when people had a problem with what President Barack Obama was saying about, some of the brothers that was voting for Trump.
Yeah, that too.
He was saying, so y'all got a problem with Barack Obama saying, hey, if you're voting for Trump and accountability and kind of holding y'all feet to the fire. But Trump can say all these things about black men and black people and black countries and nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing? Y'all don't got a problem with that?
Nothing.
He's not racist.
Nothing.
There has never been a person, and again, this is not a political show, but this part I don't understand. There has never been a person that has worked so hard to show y'all who he is and for us to not believe it. He has worked hard to show you who he is. And no he ain't. It's like he's showing you.
He be like, yes I am.
Yes I am.
You ain't like that. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I
am. Nigger. Look at the sense of humor on him. He hilarious.
It's crazy. It befuddles me. And again, vote for who you're gonna vote for. Know the policies. Look up and down the ballot because it is an important election that's coming up in a couple of weeks. And I do want you to be informed. And again, we are not a political show, so we're not going to sway you either way. But yeah, to disrespect a woman, especially a black woman in public as a black man, look yourself in the mirror, sir.
Word.
Just look yourself in the mirror.
Word.
And see, and if you got a daughter, a mother, a sister, or somebody, look at them and say to yourself, if they were being disrespected, what would you do?
If they trying to do something, make change or do whatever, and somebody be like, man.
Yeah, what would you do?
Bitch.
Yeah.
You gonna lose.
Because you don't got nothing in you that got a protective nature about you to just say, nah, you can't. Like, and shout out to, I want to say Lamont Hill, I want to say his name is.
Yeah.
That had to correct the brother.
Well, that's his middle name, Mark Lamont Hill.
Mark Lamont Hill that had to correct the brother right there on the show and say, hey, man, like, she ain't did shit to be called a bitch. She ain't did nothing to be called a bitch, dog. Nothing. Like, disagree with her all you want, but she ain't do nothing to be called a bitch.
Dog.
Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. And to that point, brothers, you see what he did? He didn't cuss brother out here and invite him outside. He just corrected him on the spot. That's how you protect black women. That's it. They just want you to speak up when it's time for you to speak up.
That's it.
They want you to say something when it's time to say something.
That's it.
Just don't let nobody run crazy or talk crazy about them and you not say anything.
That's it.
That's all. Just, hey, correct someone. You don't have to be violent. You don't have to be crazy. You don't have to motherfucker. Just,
hey, my man. That ain't it.
That
ain't it. That ain't the move.
We're done. We'll move on.
That's it. That ain't the move.
That's it.
If that's how you rock, that's how you rock. But just know that ain't the move.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. Give me some examples of backhanded compliments. Let me run off my couple.
Go ahead.
I don't like. It's a few that annoys me. Anything that starts with cute for a big girl, cute to be dark skinned, anything like that, yo, I'm not rocking with it. And for us outside company, stop telling black people they speak so intelligently
or articulate.
They articulate so well.
He's so well spoken.
Huh?
Exactly.
That's not a compliment.
I'm educated.
That's not a compliment. That is not a compliment.
Couple of degrees.
And also, which I learned, I agree, and how I like the fact that being able to hear things and being open-minded, you can change your viewpoint about certain things.
Okay.
So I've changed my viewpoint about the whole calling women like strong. Taraji P. Henson. This was probably a couple of years ago.
Yes,
she was saying that's not a compliment. And I'm like, yo.
She said, I don't want to be strong.
And she's right.
Yeah.
She's right. She's right. Yeah. She's right. So that's to the list. That's not a compliment anymore to me.
Yeah.
But those are a few that I have. But that whole you cute to be cute for. I don't like all that. And Lou, stop putting Lou.
I was about to say that's the one you gotta. That's the one.
Don't put Lou in it either. Yeah. Your little podcast.
Your little podcast.
I'm seeing you your little podcast.
I see your little podcast.
I see your little podcast.
I see your little podcast.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Doing you.
I'm supposed to dap you up after that?
Yeah.
Nah.
You got your little car out here.
Yeah.
You see your little new car. Look at him with his little new.
Yeah.
Got his little new shoes on.
With your little shoes on.
Yeah. Got his little promotion. Think he doing a little something.
Don't look bro me.
Yeah, don't look nothing. Nothing little over here, sweetie.
You can't do it.
Nothing.
You can't do it.
Yeah, don't do that. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. It is. Is my response. It is. But go ahead.
Everybody ain't got it like that. Everybody can't do that.
Yeah.
This one is specific. If you are asking me for money, just ask me for money. Do not call me big money, OG, big time.
I was just gonna say, what's up, big time?
None of them. Just ask me what the fuck you gonna ask me for.
Yeah. Don't butter me up.
No need to insult me further.
Yeah.
Bye. No, you got it, big time.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
Big money,
OG. Because if the answer no, there's nothing you can say to. Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. No. Yeah, I hate.
Yeah, but it's anything that has to do with the everybody can't do, everybody ain't able. It's another one. Everybody ain't able. Everybody can't do what you do. It's easy for you. That's another one.
Yeah.
It come easy to you because I didn't work at it at all.
Right.
I didn't work at it at all. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I didn't go to school for this.
I didn't do nothing to get this skills.
Yeah.
You could just get up and talk to people. I can't talk to people like you could talk to people. It's just easy. It comes natural. It don't come natural. I worked at it. Took time, took effort, took intention for me to get here.
Word.
So yeah, anything that someone's earned, anytime you try and take away from it, them are backhanded compliments. And the funny thing is, I was just having this conversation with a homegirl of mine on the way over here. Stay the fuck away from them people, man. Stay away from them people. I posted something the other day. Anybody who will bring up your past to make you feel bad about your present, get the fuck away from them.
Yeah.
If they got to tell you what you used to be.
Yeah.
Remember you used to piss on yourself when you were 6?
And saying it in front of the
women. What?
Yeah. They used to call you little doo-doo stain.
Yeah, look. Remember
right.
little shit breath?
Yeah,
This nigga shit breath.
Yeah.
Shit breath. You remember? I'm saying it, little shit breath.
Yeah.
You know, or like on Goodfellas when old boy got killed for that. Go get your fucking shine box. Like, it's no reason to do. We grown as fuck. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah. Whatever I did in high school or did in college or did in those days were done at the very least a good 10 to 20 years ago. I'm a grown ass man right now. Like, we got to acknowledge what we do now. So people who will go back to your past to make you feel bad about your present, stay the fuck away from them, man. They're not complimenting you. They're trying to make you feel bad.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because no friend, what kind of friend will always remind you of your low point or of some embarrassing shit? That's not a friend, bro.
Yeah.
Letter time.
Ooh, let's get it.
I titled this one, Cuzzo, What is a Girl to Do? I've been seeing this woman for about 3 months. We tried to take it slow, but neither of us could do it. The sexual chemistry was just too high.
All right now.
Needless to say, we've explored each other in every possible way. Shout out to y'all. One night, we're out having dinner. I get up to go to the restroom, which was located directly behind her. When I come walking back, I noticed she was posting a pic on her IG story. The pic wasn't the issue. It wasn't anything crazy, but I noticed she was posting it to her close friends list. And apparently I'm not on it because I've never seen a green circle around her story. This was about 3 days ago. I haven't said anything. I'm unsure if I should make an issue out of this or not. Fellas, what is a girl to do?
She done made you an amateur porn star without your permission. Oh.
Wait, huh? It was just a picture.
What was the picture
of her? She said it was a picture of her. She said the picture wasn't crazy. It was just a picture of her.
And the close friends, though, right?
Yeah.
Why you posting a picture of me and your close friends?
Not of her. It was a picture. I'm sorry. It wasn't a picture of the person who wrote the letter. It was a selfie, pretty much, like a picture of
in the close friends.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So let me go while you cook it up.
Yeah, because that's a weird.
That definitely can be a reason for suspicion. It could be an eyebrow raiser. But I'm gonna say this. Me personally, man, I wouldn't trip. I'm not letting social media mess up a good thing. If it's not just like a complete violation, then that's not gonna be a deal breaker to me. I'm not saying she shouldn't bring it up. You should bring it up. Yo, I ain't on you. I know this, but I don't know how you would approach it because whatever. But I don't think that should be a deal breaker. I wouldn't let that throw me off because this internet, man, people like attention. People like attention, and everybody that's posted on the internet is not trying to get that kind of attention. They probably just want to be seen, but everybody not trying to holler and be slick or whatever. But that is a toughie, dog. I wish I could 100% say it wouldn't bother me, but I'm not going to let it break us up or separate us.
No,
I will have to figure out a way to approach that situation in a way that doesn't come off in a insecure or jealous type way. Because especially with today's climate, they getting rid of them. It's a revolving door. These relationships are revolving doors.
So it's a selfie in the close friends.
It's a picture of her and the close friends.
And she's not a part of the close friends. So
apparently not, because she haven't seen one green circle around her story.
So she's feeling the way because she's not in the close
Correct.
friends.
And this happened a few days ago.
Yeah, you can't trip off that.
Yeah.
You can't trip off that.
Yeah.
You can't trip off that. You're not there yet.
Yeah.
You're not there yet. That's all. You're not there yet.
That's it.
You're not there yet. You're not there yet. Because when I think close friend, excuse me, I'm sorry. Something else. Excuse me, audience. I'm just going to talk to y'all for a second. My bad. Okay. Because the close friends that I know, be some shit going down.
Hold on.
So if it's just a picture of close friends, y'all ain't there yet. Y'all ain't there yet. Don't trip off that at all. You ain't even got to bring it up yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to bring it up because once y'all...
Maybe it's coming.
Yeah, I think it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's coming. Like, the fact that you noticed it, I think is what's fucking with you.
Yeah.
Because you noticed it.
Yeah.
You was like, yo, I seen it. I ain't in the close friends. But y'all ain't there yet.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, once y'all get there, or if you get there, she don't know yet.
Now, let me ask you something. She said they've been seeing each other for about 3 months.
And?
Still? I got you.
And
I got, hey, people move at their own pace.
And
yeah,
like that ain't it. That ain't enough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't enough to because I know it goes down in these close friends, y'all. Like people are charging to be in certain close friends.
Let me just say this then, because I wasn't gonna say nothing about the close friends thing. I don't like the fact that they could just add you without you
knowing.
Yeah,
they can.
Yeah. So. Now, before I became familiar with the close friends, I didn't know what that was.
Right.
I saw a green circle around somebody's story, hit it, fried chicken. I'm like you. I'm like, yo, what's the purpose? I thought when I heard close friends, that's intimate things that you don't want the public to see.
Correct.
I don't think fried chicken and a picture, you just made you a pot of tea. Y'all doing it wrong.
Yeah,
get me out of there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in there.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah. So that's all. That's what I'm thinking. If it was just a regular selfie or whatever, I thought it was like a selfie, like a selfie, like a naked joint. And
nah.
The naked joint, because he was talking about how they was intimate and the whole nine. So
yeah,
I misheard that. But no.
You thought it was footage.
Yeah, I thought it was footage.
Yeah. No, that's a violation, bro.
That's a violation.
Yeah.
But no, if it's just a regular selfie in the close friends, chill out. Like, you're going to get there or you won't. But that may take some time. Like 3 months probably ain't enough time for y'all to be sharing that. And I know that seems like funny, but it just is, because you know what goes down in those close friends. Like I do. So yeah, not yet. Just chill. Don't
Her time
stand
coming?
fast. Your time is coming.
Yeah.
Your time is coming.
Right.
And
let me yeah, because we welcome everybody here at the Big Zo Podcast. Every community. Hey, shout out to you.
we into it. We into it. And when you get there,
hey, don't let this throw you off your course.
Yeah.
Stick with the plan.
Stick with the plan.
Yeah. Subtle red flags we may overlook. I would say things that try to, when people try to make stuff come off as a compliment, and it's really not. Like, I don't like threats as compliments. Like, I heard dudes be like when a girl get dressed up to go out, don't get effed up.
Yeah, don't get fucked up.
Like, that's not a compliment. Just tell her she look nice.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's mad aggressive.
Really aggressive.
Like, I'm just getting dressed.
Yeah.
You can't think of a better way to tell me I look pretty or whatever it is. You got to come with the aggressive threats or the I kill a nigga over you. Like, famo. Like, you gonna crash out? You gonna crash out?
I don't know why y'all look.
That's not a compliment.
I don't
eat that.
I don't think it's all women, but I don't know why y'all think that shit is cute. No, it's not. These niggas that
the thuggery compliments. That ain't
he don't play about me. Cool, but he ain't gotta shoot up a whole apartment complex about you. So.
Yeah.
Like, that shouldn't be a requirement for him to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. Like,
relax.
If I don't answer this FaceTime, there's gonna be some problem. What kind of problems? What are y'all doing? That is not a good relationship.
I don't like those.
Yeah, I say, don't love me that much.
Yeah. And the fake possessiveness. Yeah. The whole, which we said, but let me know when you made it to your home or destination. Mm-hmm. So, quick story. So, Baby Love, back in the day, had a little ex. That was his thing. Mm-hmm. She didn't know at first. So whenever she would leave him, hey, let me know when you made it home. So she would do it. Mm-hmm. She would do it consistently. One day, she just detoured, went and got something to eat. Got home, hey, made it home. His reply was, took you a little longer than usual. Normally take you 12 minutes. Well, I stopped and got something to eat, but why you clocking me? And needless to say, that was the end of that.
I was about to say, mine was going to be, stay away from the little light stalking.
Yeah.
People think it's cute. It is not cute. Mm-mm. That little light stalking is not cute. Nah. Like, if you get a text message to say, you look good today, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you?
Yeah.
These are true stories, people. I don't tell you what I don't know. Walking down the steps, you look good today in your little suit and tie. Where are you and why are you watching me? Mm-hmm. That is not cute. I don't want that type of love. Mm-hmm. Please do not stalk me.
You love Wingstop. Ma'am.
What is going on?
Yo. It's not cute, man. We gotta pay attention to them things.
Them are red.
They can transition.
Fucking flags.
Yeah.
Like them are red fucking flags.
Yeah.
What's another like? I mean, I want to give y'all a good one.
So in the comments, what are some subtle red flags that we overlook?
Yeah. Just stuff that you just on speed past.
Yeah.
The over possessiveness, I know a lot of people speed past. The violent tendencies, I know people speed past. This the one I'm gonna give you. Shitty friends. Don't speed past that one. Don't speed past that one. If they're just shitty, like you've heard them with their friends just be terrible fucking friends to their friend, like I'm kicking it with you. I know it's her mother's funeral, but you more important. No, I'm not. If you don't take your ass and go pay your respects,
that's a fact, Cuzzo.
no. Go be there for your friend. What are you doing?
That's a fact.
Or I don't feel like talking to her. Is she going through something? Could you answer the phone for the people that you love and care about, please? Like, you're not going to be good to me and bad to everybody else and think that I'm going to ride with that. No, it's just going to come around to me one day. Whenever you get mad at me, whenever you upset at me, that bad friendship that you've had for them, you're going to have for me too.
Word.
We're not going to avoid that shit. So bad friends don't speed past that shit, y'all. Like, them bad tendencies tend to keep going. So watch out for that. If you got a guy or a girl that's just a horrible friend and you just see some of the shit that they do and you just be like, Lord. And also, and I hate to throw this in because it's a sensitive one, bad parents. Bad parents. Objectively bad parents. Like, just objectively bad. Like, you just looking at them and you like, I just wouldn't give a 2-year-old that much candy. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't do it. Yeah. I just wouldn't keep doing it. Yeah. I just wouldn't. Yeah. He's just sitting on the ground. He 110 pounds with a whole bag of M&Ms, just eating. Can't even fit in his diaper. He's just like, that's what we doing.
You know, that used to be.
we just gonna keep on.
Like on some real, on some real shit.
Yeah, that's objectively bad though, y'all. Like, not like I wouldn't do it that way because people have different parenting styles.
Oh, for sure.
But like objectively, just that can't be good.
But on some real shit though, because of me being heavy for 99.9% of my life, that was like a thing for me. I didn't want no overweight child. So I was like really paying attention and observing, monitoring how active he is or whatever because I know what it's like. Growing up overweight as a kid, dog, can really be challenging and it could be damaging. Especially, like you said, if you're around a bunch of just negativity and toxic whatever. Thankfully, you know, my squad that I roll with, hey, we all, you know, we solid. Yeah. Other than roasting, but that just comes along. It builds character.
Builds character. Yeah.
But that was like a thing for me, man. I didn't want that, and then like that bothers me, man. When I see them, they just constantly like feeding them, and I'm not judging. I'm just saying, an overweight kid is something that I did not want for my son, bro.
Hey, and that's nothing wrong. Like, again, or the kids with the little silver teeth. Yeah. Before they even hit 4 and 5, they got them fucking silver teeth in their mouth because they ain't got so many cavities in. Or a 6-year-old throwing up gang signs and smoking weed. Yo. We good over here, sweets. Fam. We are okay. You got some different priorities you need to concentrate on. I'm gonna get up out of here. You might want to, give him a timeout or something. That probably ain't gonna work out.
Hey,
he on tip top throwing up the set. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not cute.
And y'all will post the pictures of the kid.
Look at him. Look at Juju.
I do not understand that.
Look at Juju.
I do not understand that. My son can't throw up nothing but a peace sign.
Yeah.
None of this. Yeah. None of whatever. No. I don't know what none of that shit means. We ain't doing it.
No. Again, objectively bad. I can't stress it enough. You know it's wrong. You know in your big age, hey, that probably ain't what the child should be doing. I don't think she should be posing with guns.
Word.
I don't think that would be appropriate for a 9-year-old.
Another one for me that I don't necessarily think it could be labeled as a red flag, but for me it is. I just don't like the look of it. I don't like seeing dudes like roughhouse with their women.
Yeah,
like play fighting
of it. Not a fan of it.
Now it's cool if the girl try to, you and then that, but like a dude who just you roughing her up that I cringe when I see that, dog, because women are not meant to be handled that way.
No, they're not.
So when dudes be roughhousing and doing wrestling moves on them and doing all and they just be laughing. He be playing. Nah. I don't like that. But hey, to each his own. But I don't. I'm not a fan of that.
Too grown for that. Too big.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that.
No man.
Because first of all, you don't know what people done been through. That can trigger something. But that play fighting, dog. I don't play fight with the opposite sex, bro. We're not doing that. or the same sex? What you finna say? Oh,
No, real quick, story time.
Go
Quick story time. Shout out to my brother Sheen. Please don't get mad at me for telling this story, but I gotta tell the story because it's so fucking appropriate. So we are chilling at the crib. We were chilling at the spot. My homeboy has a rule. Has a hard and fast rule. Okay. With that play fighting shit, right?
Okay.
Don't put your hand around my throat. Don't choke me.
He don't.
He like.
I mean, that's his rule.
That's his rule. Like for women, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't play like that.
What about sexually? All right, that's all. All right, go ahead, continue.
Whatever you're into.
Yeah, go ahead.
But don't do that playfully. Don't do that. I don't like that. You know, some men it's like, don't hit me in my face. Don't do that.
I don't like to be pinched. I was 0 to 1,000 immediately. Do not pinch me. But go ahead.
So to that very point, right? You say that.
Mm-hmm.
What does she do? I want to test. He in front of the homies. Oh, you thought he wasn't who he said he was? Sweet. Kicked her smooth the fuck out. Said, you gotta go. Gotta get the fuck out.
Because I told you.
Because I told you.
You broke my number one rule.
You broke my rule.
Yeah.
I told you, you gotta go. You gotta get out.
See, now I'm forced to stand on the business.
Yeah, now I gotta stand on the business.
Yeah.
But you know me, I'm not mature. And I was a bit of an instigator.
Yeah.
See what plan get you?
Yeah. Now get your keys.
Get out.
Yeah.
I'm his brother. We good. You fuck out.
Yeah.
Playing so much. They know who I am. Like at this point, they know who I am. I'm an instigate. Like I'm gonna be the one on the side talking the shit. But I had to say, see what playing. Like and to this day, it's like an inside joke. See what playing get you. But you see what playing get you.
That's a boundary.
It's a boundary that was set. Do not don't look and to him, to his credit, this man is every bit of 6'4", 6'5", and at the time probably 240 pounds. He could have crushed you with one hand.
With ease.
With no problem.
With ease.
Why are you playing with that man like that? And he told you not to play with him, and then you gonna continue playing. And then that's all I could think of when she was walking out. See what playing get you?
Did she leave peacefully?
Yeah, she was talking shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I was talking shit.
Yeah.
I was the one. He didn't have to say nothing. I was the one. Yeah. Fuck out.
Yeah.
She was what you get.
Yeah.
You okay, man? You
good, brother.
Then fuck her. To this day, see what playing get you.
Yeah.
That's just all just. Sorry,
yeah,
bro. You the homie brother, love you. When you watch this, you know what it is. But yeah, see what playing get you. Like you look when like that play fighting shit between men and women, we can't because again we ain't passing licks in her.
Oh, yeah.
We are not passing licks in her. You are not as strong as me. You are not as big as me. I don't care what you think or you thought. Unless you Ronda Rousey or somebody from the UFC, you don't have a shot in hell. Okay, so we not gonna play those games.
And if you're trying to, set the mood for something,
that ain't how you do it.
Yeah, I promise.
That ain't how you do it.
I promise you, it's not. It's not. On both sides. That ain't it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna wrestle me into being turned on. I pinned him down and he got hard. No, that's not how it works. At all. No. That's not how none of that works.
I pinned him down and he got hard.
Like that's not how none of that works. Put him in a rear naked choke. Next thing you know, he had a chubby. No, it's not how none of that works.
Oh man.
That's not how none of that works. Like,
yo, something wrong with you, dog.
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit.
Do you think couples should share everything, meaning outside the crib, like activities, should I say? Share like all activities, specifically going to the strip club. Or you going to the strip club with your lady? What are your views on that?
I have.
Well, you probably the wrong person to ask.
I'm probably the wrong man. Yeah, I have. And I dated a few. No, but I'm saying
but
like no. Outside of that, I've had a girlfriend and we went to the strip club and I was giving her ones and giving the friends ones and she was throwing them at had a good time. You got to know your lady. Got to know your lady. And you have to be okay either way. Now, what's not okay is pressuring her to go to the strip club. That's not okay. Right. If she's not comfortable with it, that just cross that off the list, my nigga. Like that's something that you and the homies do. Like y'all ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? That ain't something that y'all gotta share. Now, if y'all can share that, it's a dope experience. If everybody can be mature, if she can realize that, look, you like beautiful women, you know, you're not trying to take none of these ones home with you. You just throwing your like, and it's strip club etiquette. Strip club etiquette when you with your girl, and as opposed to when you by yourself. Strip club etiquette with your girl is there to have a good time and sure your girl has a good time. That's why when I was giving her ones. Like I was going to the joint and I was like, you know, get up to the joint, you know what I'm saying? Tip or whatever. Y'all have a good time. I'm sitting in the back, I'm chilling, I'm watching them have a good time. That's what your job is in the strip club. If you really want to have a good time with your lady and y'all walk away and y'all have a pleasant time. If you in there gripping and grabbing and going fucking crazy, nigga, no.
Yeah, you're not a gynecologist.
It's not gonna work the way you think it's gonna work.
Because the
minute you go too far, now you've embarrassed everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's etiquette when it comes to that. But like, there are certain couples that do everything together. They do everything together.
Well, Cuzzo, I say that because my homegirl was telling me the story about she went to the strip club where this was a while ago, her ex, her guy at the time.
Okay.
They go to the strip club. She was like, "Bet I'm down."
Yeah.
So she go. Yeah. They chilling. She in there having a good time. She dancing. The strippers dancing next to her. She dancing too. He get mad. Told her she was doing too much. If you that kind of nigga,
no, why would then don't go. Yeah, don't go.
Then go by yourself.
Don't go.
But see, that's what you run the risk of.
That's what you.
So that's why me personally, I don't. That's just one thing that I wouldn't join in.
And I respect it.
I wouldn't join in on it because it's too much of a fine line.
Yeah.
Because I have to. You at a strip club etiquette, behavior, whatever. I don't want to have to worry. Not that I'm being flagrant, but I don't have to worry about. All right, make sure I don't. If you have an issue if I tip too much or if I get a dance or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. Unless you go in there to make sure she have a good time,
she has to be the focus.
Yeah, but you can't go in there being regular.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go there.
Yeah, if you can't do what you want to do, then you shouldn't be there. And if you get jealous of because to the young lady's credit that I went with, she was built like a dancer. She could have easily made her a couple of dollars that day.
Few Benjis.
Yeah, she could have made her a couple of dollars that day. She's mighty thick.
She's a thickin'.
Like them. But anywho, so you got to know who you going with. Again, every lady that ain't every lady's thing, ain't every woman's thing. You know what I'm saying? I will give you this tip, fellas. Perfectly, go out of town. Go to Houston. The A is cool. Houston is actually up and coming. Go to Houston.
Wait, solo dolo or with it?
No, with your lady. Like go with your lady out of town.
Oh, okay, got you.
That way you ain't gotta have the run the risk of when y'all out of town, y'all doing something different, y'all having a good time. You could just
fire,
like out of town is a lot better than doing it in your city, because you got consequences and repercussions when you're doing it in your city, and it's a whole lot of shit that can go left and go right. You know what I'm saying, on that. Yeah. But yeah, go out of town, have a good time, know your lady. If your lady's not into it, do not go. It's hard. It's a hard and fast rule. If that's not what she's into, and that if she's like, no, I don't want to do that, that's it. No convincing, no, you sure? Cause you're not gonna have a good time if you gotta convince her to go. I'm trying to tell you.
Word.
And if
you gotta be organic.
Yeah, and if you're not the type of guy that wants, because some men are the type of men that they think cheating is cheating, no matter what. Like, it's kind of controversial for me. I'm just saying,
if you're an insecure type, don't do it.
Women is like, okay. Like, for me, I'm like, all right. Like, if she...
Oh, that's the double standard right there. Yeah, that's the double standard. We watch that all day.
All right. But some men is like, no, get off my girl. Get up. Don't be dancing on my girl. Like, that type shit. And I'm like, bro, you in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong place.
You looking at it wrong.
Yeah, you looking at it wrong. And, my nigga, you ain't gonna win that one.
At all.
I know a couple of dancers that's play on that side, and they some beautiful women. They will take your gal.
And they know what they're doing.
And they know what they're doing. They go, take your gal, don't do it.
It's what they do.
Don't do it.
And take your woman from you and antagonize you about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and it ain't nothing you can do about it.
Ain't shit.
Because now your hands tied because you can't jump on her because now you really look like a sucker.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
So tread lightly.
That's not who you are, sir. Don't put yourself in those situations.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I want to do a quick little PSA.
Okay.
We chopped it up about something last week.
Okay.
I just wanted to breathe a little bit and then come back to it.
Okay.
So I just want to do a quick little PSA. To the miserable folk that be on the internet.
Okay.
Why bring your misery to the internet instead of addressing the misery or what's causing the misery in your real personal life? Why come to the internet and try to be rude and insulting to people you don't know, to celebrities, to entertainers, just to strangers, instead of dealing with the person who's causing the misery in your real life? That to me is weird.
Very much so.
That is weird. For you to do something to me and I go, nah, hold on. Hey, let me tell you something. Like, man, I didn't.
Yeah.
What you bringing it to me for?
I don't know.
Yo, heal yourself. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. Because it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. And I would just like to know, like, after you spend your time on the internet being a menace, how do you go about your day? Like, how do you feel about yourself? Because there has to be a lonely feeling. You have to be lonely. Because if you surrounded by good folk, or your life is, doing things that you wanted to do, you don't have that type of energy, bro. Look, my life is fire, Cuzzo. I don't have time for none of that. I don't do nonsense, bro. Yeah. I'm at a stage now where, nonsense gets zero attention from me.
Yeah.
I've become so cold with ignoring, leaving it alone. I scare myself sometimes, brother. I have to check myself. Hey, man, no, you supposed to care about that. All right, then, all right, I care. And then I give it some attention. Because I just don't care. The process of elimination is how I'm living right now. Whatever doesn't serve me in every shape, form, or fashion, I get rid of it. Mm-hmm. I get rid of it. Because whether it's a person, whether it's material, whatever, I can't deal with the nonsense, bro. I'm not going to do that. My life is fire. Mm-hmm. I don't need no added stress to my life. I already have things I need to worry about.
Right.
But I just wanted to do that. Say that. Feel free to.
Okay, so here it is. This is a podcast, a place of positivity. But we are artists and we are sensitive about our shit. Okay? So everything that Cuzzo says, I 1000% agree with. I 100% rock with it. But what I will not do ever is allow anybody to steal my joy and my peace. Like, I'm just not gonna allow you to do it. So, we love, peace, positivity, lifting people up is what we all about. We gonna support you to the end. And honestly, 99.9999999% of the comments, the DMs, and the stuff that we get is love anyway. So, with no reason to address the 0.1% of the miserable motherfuckers out there. Like, it's never a reason to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. We not gonna dwell on that at all. And if that's the case, then we just gonna keep it. We just gonna move right on past your comment. I saw it.
Yeah.
You was the one that didn't get the heart.
Yeah. You was the one.
Everybody else got one.
Yo, listen to
like,
me.
like, fuck that. Like.
That's me.
Yeah, that's all we're going to
Because you're going back to see if somebody responded to it.
Yeah.
So when you see all them hearts.
You see all them hearts.
And replies and.
Mr. Mix _1.
Yeah.
Like them all.
Yeah.
But yours.
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
Eat it.
So, see. But that's all. Just the biggest thing is, of the two of us, I'm the younger one. Not by much, but I am the younger one. I'm a little more hot. Like, he is the respectable one. He's the one that thinks it through. He's the one that edits everything. He's the mature one. If anything pops off, he's going to hold me back. I have screws loose. I'm going to go the fuck off. Like, I'm going to go too far. So sometimes you gotta pull your dog back. But I'd rather be that for my family and for our podcast and for y'all than to be someone who doesn't care and who's not passionate about it. So always take constructive criticism, always take what is being said. And it's like, bro, sometimes you got to check yourself. Sometimes you got to, all right, boom, we ain't going to feed into it, bam. But whenever I'm let off the leash,
it's coming.
It's coming. Like, full bore. Like, I have no, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, but nothing but love and respect. Appreciate that, brother. That's all.
Want to get to the letter? Yours?
Whew. Letter time.
Letter time.
Question. I was seeing an older gentleman, 63, myself, 50. We got together 3 times, and during the night, he wasn't able to perform. But in the morning, he could perform, and it was decent.
That morning would, Cuzzo.
That morning would be wooden. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, that would.
That morning would be wooden. After 3 months, he ghosted me. Just stopped responding. We never spoke of it. I never made an issue of it because I enjoyed him and his company. He was aware of my high sex drive. From a male perspective, do you think it was the ED that was the reason for the disappearance? Thanks, and please feel free to tell Cuzzo.
Was it the ED?
Was it the ED?
He's 63 and she 50?
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, let me just get this out the way. Shame on you for not bringing this man no sildenafil, honey pack, or Viagra, nothing to the evening joint. And shame on him for not being prepared.
Or Blue Chew.
Yeah, or Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
That morning wood, that's all natural. But sometimes in the evening, you might need a little pick-me-up. You've been ripping and running all day. You may be a little more exhausted than you recognize.
Yeah.
And you're 63.
Yeah.
So
he gets the pass, y'all.
My man.
He gets the pass.
He gets
at
the
63.
Pass. No judgment.
He gets the pass.
I'm just saying at 63 and 50, you should be better prepared for the hold down. That's all I'm saying.
Amen.
Hold down meaning just the showdown, not
I got you. Okay. I know, I got you. I'm with you. I'm tracking.
You should be better prepared. Yeah. You should know, hey, things happen or things may not happen. I need to cover all bases because I don't want nothing to offset this night. Mm-hmm. That could be, my man could be a little bit embarrassed. And then if you got a high sex drive and he's struggling with ED, yeah, I could see him dipping because yo, ED, hey, for a man, that's all that's for a lot of us, that's who we are. That's what defines us. So when it's limp and it ain't working no more, hey,
or ain't working like you needed to work.
Like you needed to work, like or when you needed to work.
Like,
ain't nothing worse than
on time.
Ain't nothing worse than when it ain't. Yo, answer the phone, bruh.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, not today, pal.
Oh God.
Like, damn it, man. That's when you go to the excuse bag we talked about. But he could he's probably embarrassed, man. And then you got the high sex drive, and my man probably ain't got the heart to be like, look, I can't handle you.
Yeah, can't keep up.
I can't keep up.
Can't
I'm
keep
old.
up.
I'm old, baby. I can't keep up.
Them 13 years, sweets. It's 13 years.
13 hard ones.
Yeah, that matters.
So
63 to 50 matters.
So he probably did you and him a favor, save both of y'all some frustration and some irritation and some argument and everything, and got up out of there. Now, could he handle it better? Probably. But hey, at the same time, that's not an easy subject for a man. Telling you I got to step away, and the reason being because that's not an easy conversation to have. I don't care how old you are. But that could be the case. Damn.
He 3 years away from Social Security. He 3 years away from a free Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
AARP.
Yeah. He 3 years away.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't think he was going to meet a fine little 50-year-old that was checking for Paw. And then you done came into his life, rocked his world.
Yeah.
You know
Almost
what I'm
took him out.
Almost took him out.
Almost took him out.
You know what a good nut do to your heart?
Hey, yeah.
He's sensitive now. A good one?
Yeah.
Shit'll explode.
Yeah.
He'll go out happy.
Hey, you know,
But it should've blow up. Like you gotta give him some grace.
I'm gonna share something. You know, a nigga died on my mama like that.
No.
I kid you not. I'm at work. I get a call about 3 a.m.
On Peaches.
Sir, baby love called me. Hey, your mama been trying to call you. Oh, what's going on? First thing pop in my mind is my brother.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up? She was like, just call her. I said, all right. She said, but I'm finna go, I gotta go over there. Just call her. So I call her. What's up? Lonnie, such and such done died. I said, oh, okay. I said, what happened? I can't tell you that. I said, why not? She said, because it involved me. I said, did you kill him? She said, something like that. I said, all right, what's up? She said, all right. She said, we was fooling around and blah, blah, blah. And I got up to go get something to drink. She said, I came back to offer him something and there was no response. She said, I thought he just fell asleep. She said, so I didn't even bother him right away. She said, but then when I laid down, I noticed he wasn't moving. I got in the bed. He wasn't disturbed by that and blah, blah, blah. And she said she went to check him. She said he dead. I said, yo, you killed him? She was like, don't say it like that. I said, going forward, now you have to tell people that now. So
we share way too much on this goddamn podcast.
But here's what happened though. Here's what happened. Let me give you the toxicology report. He old, cause she like him older. He's older, I'm sorry. She like him older. My man in his 60s and 70s. He's at this bar drinking. Liquor, all that. He thinking he finna get liquored up, call my mama and go do his thing.
Okay.
He pops a pill.
Ooh.
You can't put the liquor and the Viagra together. It thins
Public service announcement.
The liquor thins your blood.
Public
the
service
Viagra thins your blood. You cannot combine the two.
Can't do it.
You can't do it. You cannot combine liquor. So just, hey, you pill poppers.
Yeah, we saving lives out here, y'all.
Be careful. All them pills do is thin your blood and send it to where it need to go. And then you throw that with the liquor and it makes it even thinner. Now your heart not getting the proper amount of blood flow. Then you wonder why, I don't know, your vision blur or you're dying or your whatever. But yeah, man, I said, well, what a way to go. What a way to go. But
they should all be so lucky.
So I still bring it up to this day because I'm never going to let her forget that
down.
No. You killed a nigga.
Shout out to Aunt Peaches.
Yeah. I hate knowing that my mama got that fire, but it is what it is, cuz it is what it is. I'm here for a reason on Earth.
Oh, God.
I'm here for a reason.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's a reality check for you, ain't it?
Oh,
God. Hey. That's
moving right along.
That's a harsh truth. But
what the fuck is wrong with you? We share way too much on this podcast, I swear to God. It's all true.
It's
all true. We just giving y'all our life experiences.
6 signs.
Oh, God.
Someone is good for you.
Okay.
They make an effort to be present. They give you enough time and attention and listen to you patiently and carefully. I think listening doesn't get enough attention because a lot of people think they're good listeners when actuality you're really just waiting for them to finish talking so you can talk. Listening requires you to actually hear what the person is saying, receive it, dissect it, take it into consideration, and then give your feedback, if any feedback is needed. Sometimes no feedback is needed. Sometimes it's not about getting the last word. Sometimes it's not about who get the better who in the discussion or the argument or whatever it is. So listening is very vital. Actual listening.
It's a term called active listening, and what you just saw was me listening. So active listening. Active listening is when you actually do all of those things and then you respond to what you heard. That means you are actively listening. So if I'm talking about a particular subject, I can repeat back what I heard because I had to hear you and listen to what you were saying to be able to respond. So active listening is something that hard to do in relationships because when you arguing, you try and win the argument in your head, or you may have practiced. So then they get to making points and you're like, shit, I didn't think about that. So then you try to rebuttal the point that's being made instead of just hearing what the person has to say. Hear exactly what they have to say. Let them get everything out. Pause. Respond. And if you listen to hear and understand instead of listening to respond, you'll get a much better result.
Facts.
I promise you.
Facts.
So listening to each other in any type of relationship is vital. If you're an active listener, or if you're the person that can, and then fellas, really quick, this is one that I had to learn. Sometimes all you got to do is listen. You ain't got to give a shit. She don't require you to fix it. She don't require a response. She don't require nothing. She just needed to get it out.
Just listen, bro.
Just listen.
Just listen.
Just listen.
Yeah.
That's the time for you to just shake your head.
It'll take you a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want some tips, what? Huh? She did what?
That's
No.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. You did. Thanks, babe. You always listen when I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Anything else you got?
Yeah.
You can bring it to me.
Yeah. They are emotionally available to you.
Yes, they are.
They can communicate how they feel, and they are not afraid of being vulnerable. Vulnerability is really rare. So if you come across a man or a woman who is comfortable being vulnerable around you, that is a very good sign. That shows that they are comfortable with you, that there's a level of trust with you, and that they feel kind of safe around you.
Yes, they do.
It's a safe space for them to kind of relax and be themselves.
Yeah.
So if you see someone, if you notice someone giving you that vibe, that is a very good sign. That's a green flag.
Very, very big.
Especially for men, because it's really, we covered it, but it's really hard for men to be vulnerable, especially with women, with the opposite sex. It's really hard for us to do that.
Yeah. So if a man is giving you his vulnerability, please don't take that for granted, because we don't give it lightly. Like we're stoic. We're like focused and we're logical and all of that thing. So we're giving you our vulnerability. Please take heed and take care with that, because being emotionally available for your partner also means being able to admit when you were wrong. And that's sometimes hard. Like, and wrong from an emotional standpoint. Like, I felt this way, but once I got more information, I processed what I felt and realized that I was taking it out on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was taking it out on you, or I was feeling away, and that wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? And coming back and being able to do that is fucking vital, because a lot of times people don't even do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From time to time, you got to be able to come back to somebody and go, hey, like, I know I was mad, or I was upset, or I was frustrated, but that wasn't for you. That was because of this. Like, you gain a lot of points when you're able to be mature enough to be able to tell somebody that you was wrong, and emotionally,
and avoiding them for days at a time, and then coming back like ain't nothing happened. That's not an apology, player,
at all.
Because soon as you spin the block and come back, hey, what's up? Nah, right back to where we were. I ain't forgot. We're going to finish this. We're going to finish it.
Rewind that shit.
We're going to finish it. We're going to finish it, but I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you cooking. No, rewind that shit. Because,
Nah.
Because I told you, A couple podcasts ago, I was telling y'all I was in a relationship to where I was being stonewalled like days. And what happens is you didn't forgot you've been not talking so long. You just want to resolve at that point. So by the time they come back, it's just like, look, I just want to resolve. I didn't have the stamina to be able to stand in. And a lot of times I should have, because the principle in which I was standing on needed, like, it was problems that was going to be addressed later on.
No.
Because a lot of times with men, we see shit now that we're going to have to deal with later. So that's why we like to address things in the moment, because we don't want to deal with that shit later on.
Damn, Cuzzo.
We don't want to deal with that shit later on. Hey, let's get that shit out the way now.
Damn.
Because 2-3 years from now, I don't want to, 2-3 months from now, I don't want to see this shit no more. I just want to go ahead and knock this out right now. Let's have a conversation now. Let's have a hard talk now.
Yeah.
So when we get down the line, I don't want to keep on repeating the test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I can't, whoo, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's finish it. Let's finish it, because I don't want it to linger.
No.
The longer it linger, the worse it's going to be.
No.
We can't get back to how we were if we keep letting this, if it goes unresolved. Let's finish this.
Yeah.
I ain't saying we got to finish it in a day.
No.
But we need to finish this in a timely manner.
For sure.
I don't want weeks and months to go by. Let's finish this so we can get back on track and proceed to build this empire we trying to do.
Amen.
Their words match their actions. It's not all talk and no show. They do what they say most of the time.
The opposite of manipulation.
Yeah.
That. When words match actions.
Say what you mean what you say.
Mean what you say.
If you can't do it, then you can't do it. Yo, stop lying. If you don't got it like that, then you just ain't got it like that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's all right.
It's fine.
Ain't no need you going in a debt. Ain't no need you trying to swindle and pull rabbits out the hat to try to make something happen. If you can't do it, then you just can't do it. And that's perfectly okay. But if you're going to offer whatever it is, your word for whatever the situation is,
do what you say.
Deliver it.
Do what you say.
Deliver it. You got to deliver it. If not, just don't do it. My no game is mad strong, because it's a lot of stuff out here that I don't care to do or want to do and just ain't going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to play around with it. So my no means no. And I try with every possible fiber in me for my yes to mean yes, unless it's just out of my control. But my yes going to mean yes, and my no damn sure going to mean no.
Got to. But the words and actions got to match.
Physics.
Yeah.
They understand and respect boundaries, communicate maturely during disagreements, and value your and their own personal space. Respect gets lost in the whole scheme of things, because we tend to, now it's more so, a lot of us are now demanding respect. But we don't feel like we have to give. We want the respect first.
Yeah.
We don't feel. It used to be you give respect to get respect. Now it's like you just gonna give me respect because I said give me respect.
Or
don't work like that.
I'm in a position, or I'm this to you, or I'm that to you, so I'm owed respect, or I demand respect. No, ma'am, no, sir. No. And a boundary is a boundary, and it does not need to be explained, y'all. I don't have to tell you why I don't like the thing that I don't like. Respect the fact that I don't like it. Respect the fact that you can't do that to me.
Word.
Yo, if I'm big on time and I need you to be on time, I need you to be on time. It's real simple.
Woo.
I'm going to have a consequence for you not being on time. Because the thing about boundaries is I'll adjust. It's real simple. I don't get mad, I don't get sad. I'll adjust.
I can adjust.
I'll adjust. I'll adjust to you. I'll adjust to you. That means that certain things you won't be invited to because I know you're not going to be on time. And when you look at that and you say, well, why didn't I get this invite, cuz? Or why didn't I get this invite, fam? Or why didn't I get this invite, homeboy? Because you don't come on time, and we needed you to be on time so we can get to where we need to go.
That's my number.
You're not on time, so you don't get that invite. I adjust it to you.
Punctuality is my number one pet peeve, because I promise you, dog. Yo, I got to the point now where, I will leave.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, I'm getting there first. So now my grace period, you got 20 minutes after I arrive. Once I hit you with the text, the group, or whatever it is, I'm here. You got 20 minutes to get here because we set a time. The time is the time.
Yeah, we did.
And you showing up late does not make me extend my end time. I'm still leaving at the time that I said that I was leaving at because the time is the time. I cut out some time for this. You get that time. Yo, after that, life gonna carry on.
I'm out.
The time is the time. I'm not staying no longer. I'm dipping.
I'm out.
Get there on time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
I know things come up, blah, blah, blah. But half of us be just using that as an excuse. You can get there on time.
You can get there on time.
You can get there on time. If it take you a long time to prep, hey, give yourself more time to prep.
Yeah.
You can get there on time.
Yeah.
I just, punctuality, dog. That's me. That's mine. That's mine. They honor your point of view. They understand that two people don't have to think completely alike to coexist together.
Say it all the time. I don't need you to agree. I just need you to understand where I'm coming from.
That's it.
You ain't gotta agree. You can disagree. I may say something that's totally wrong that you may say, look, and it's been times to where, even on this here podcast, look, Cuzzo, I disagree. And that's fine. I'm not arguing with you to get you to see my point.
Facts.
That's not what we're here for. All I want to do is have a dialogue and an exchange, and then we can agree to disagree at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And some of my best friends, we straight up and down don't agree on certain shit. And they are some of my favorite fucking people. So
it's okay to disagree.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm a Jordan guy. He's a LeBron guy. It's cool. We ain't got to agree on that. I want to hear your point of view. You hear my point of view. We ride.
Disclaimer. People made me choose a side. I did not choose a side. I promise you. Because I'm one of them cats, hey, two things can be true.
Two things can be true.
But cats made me choose a side.
You chose your side. You chose your
and
side.
I stand on it.
Yeah, you stand on it. And it's fine. And we're good.
Yeah.
But I'm just using that as an example because I have people that, just ran into, and shout out to my other two podcast partners, What We Doing Network, Red and HT. I just ran into them. HT is the biggest West Coast hip hop fan in history. He hates everything. He don't hate everything East Coast.
But if it ain't West Coast, he ain't rocking.
He ain't really rocking like
Gotcha.
that. So he's not a big Jay-Z fan. I'm a huge Jay-Z fan.
Okay.
Now, here's what we can rock. He knows Jay-Z. He quotes lyrics to me.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not just coming from the perspective of, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't like him because I don't know. He's
no.
It
just don't
not
catch
my
him.
thing. His thing is E40. He loves E40. He finds it ready.
E40.
So he's E40 is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is the GOAT. And we had those. But again, you have your side, I have my side.
Yeah.
We cool.
Yeah.
And we can have that respectable debate and dialogue and just keep it respectable. But the minute, and again, on Jada Pinkett Smith's internet, people like to argue. And people like to, fuck your side. And it's no, it ain't got to be fuck my side. It's just, I just disagree with you.
Yeah. They gotta be
just
that.
disagree.
They got to be all that.
Okay?
Yeah.
I just disagree with this thing. It's cool.
All right. They motivate you to grow. They support you in your career, but more importantly, they encourage you. A strong support system is key.
Yeah.
For whatever your journey is in life.
You are going to, one thing about me, you may not know, but you know now, you ain't going to be close to me and you ain't doing nothing.
Okay.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Not going to happen, Captain.
Yeah.
What we doing?
Yeah.
Where we going? What we doing? All right, this is cool. This is great. We hang out, we kick it, but no, I am not the 20-year on the corner smoking blunts, drinking 40s guy. Not me. I'm not that guy.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? Where are we going? We doing something? We trying to get somewhere? We starting businesses? We getting these? We mentoring these kids? What we doing? Are we doing something positive? Are we doing something uplifting? Are we building an empire? Where we going? What we doing? But we just ain't gonna continue to. You just ain't gonna be around me. That's it. That's all. You just ain't gonna be around me and just not have shit going on. I'm sorry. Just myself. I don't know how everybody else rock. They may have friends that's been in the same place in their entire life, and that's your homeboy because Y'all grew up together and all that and cool, and that's great. What we doing, man? Where we going?
Yeah.
You know, we're getting older. It's grades kicking in. It's, you know, these kids are becoming adults. It's not cool to be in the same place you were, to think the same way you thought at 20, at 50. It just ain't. Progress, grow.
Just
grow.
And even if, because everybody can't be entrepreneurs or whatever.
That's cool.
But get off of that. You still shouldn't be doing the same things that you were doing or participating in the same things you was participating in back in high school or your early 20s. Like,
that just bear no fruit. The biggest thing is that bear no fruit.
Yeah. Where's the growth?
Yeah. That bear no fruit. Like, you're doing the same thing that bear no fruit. Like, okay, cool. Like,
existing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's everyday existing.
Yeah.
I know where you at every day. I know what you're gonna do every day. When you wake up and when you go to sleep, I know where you're going to be. I know your location. I know what you're doing. You've been doing the same thing for the past 10 years. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Why don't we get, cuz I already know where y'all at. You was the same, it was the same place. You was doing the same thing. You like, it ain't no change in the routine. You was same shit.
Yeah.
No. And in a relationship it's really stale because you're with someone and you're like, hey, you know, what are we doing as a couple? What are we doing as a team? Mm-hmm. Are we trying to create a legacy for our family, for our kids, for ourselves? Like, what are we just gonna be around each other, watch TV and die?
Word.
That's it. That's what we got to look forward to.
Word.
And that's happiness. Nah, I'm cool. Bro, let's progress.
And it ain't about having money.
No.
But you have to find, this is actually a cool transition because I was going to ask you a question. But you have to find your thing.
Yeah. You got to find purpose.
Whatever it is. I don't care if it's...
You got to find purpose.
Being a librarian or something.
You got to find purpose.
Find your thing.
Got to find purpose.
Like, search for your thing. Search for your thing. It ain't got to be great and monumental, but find your thing. Purpose. Yeah, for sure. I want to end on a positive, uplifting note, Cuzzo. Okay. So I want to talk about happiness.
Okay.
So your version, what does happiness means to you? Like, how would you define being happy and making sure that nothing kind of offsets that? Because, you know, life get to life, bro, and we can get thrown off. And some of us don't recover. Mm-hmm. Some of us take a little longer to recover. Mm-hmm. So with your happiness, how do you ensure or try to ensure that nothing can rock that?
Okay, so I'm gonna do this because I used to say this all the time. And it's funny that we had these my group of men that I'm around, we had these conversations very, very young and very, very early. And I broke it down to like its simplest form. I was like, bro, you know what I need to be happy? Like, you know, like as simple as it may sound. If I got a Super Nintendo with Mario World, a pack of baked chicken, and some red Kool-Aid,
ooh,
I'm straight.
Ooh.
Straight.
Ooh.
I don't need shit else. Ear to ear, whole day. It's that simple. So when you get deep into that, what does that mean? Like what does that mean? Like, because that's the simplest form, right? Simplest form is if I have peace, if I am safe, if I am warm, and if I am loved, I am good.
Thanks.
If I have those things, I'm good. I've had a lot of money. I've had no money. But if I have those simple things, whether you have a lot of money or no money, I'm good. Mm-hmm. If it is peaceful, if I am safe, if I am loved, I'm good. Like, it's it.
Yeah.
And I got my essentials, water, food, some form of entertainment to make my day go by. Because Mario World, I can beat every board on that motherfucker. You better believe it. Every board on that motherfucker. And the Star World. And I can go to
beat the Star World.
I can beat the Star World, and I go to like the tubular, gnarly, and all them shits too. Like,
Hold on, you talking about the world where
yeah.
I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
When you get on the store and you go into the new land,
yeah,
and
then you go through those and they don't even uncover until you get through the whole thing.
Why would they
and then
put that in
that
the
takes
game?
you back to Bowser's Castle. Yeah, I did that.
You ain't do that.
Yes, that's the fuck I did. It's like
you.
134 boards. I didn't found all the little. So
you beat it to
I didn't beat it to
100%
completion like 50 times, bro. That is like my favorite game of all time.
Yo,
Mario World is like my shit. And if you really want to make my day, give me Mario 1, 2, and 3, and then give me Mario World. Give me a pack of chicken thighs so I can bake me some chicken. Look,
so similar, bro.
Little egg noodles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some orange juice or some red Kool-Aid. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I promise you. I'm in that motherfucker.
But look, see how simple men are? Because look, man to man, that sounds fire. That sounds fire. That sounds fire. Little peaceful joint. That's fire. Bro. That's fire.
Me, TV, room.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Simple, dog. Yo.
If I get tired, I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Immediately.
Sleep on the couch and wake up. Where was I at? Because I'm going to just find different ways to beat it. I'm going to keep challenging myself. Let me see if I can beat it on one man.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can beat it with Luigi. I don't know. Like, I'm just...
All right. Yeah.
Like, that's it. But it took me to chase all the other bullshit to get there.
See, that's growth.
Yeah. It took me to chase the career. It took me to chase the money. It took me to chase the women. It took me to chase all the other bullshit to get back to the simplest form of
what makes you happy.
All you really need. And I wish that for everyone watching this, I wish that for everyone that can hear my voice, that you find that happiness within you, that you find the thing that makes you truly happy. And it shouldn't have to do with anybody else but you. Not you. And your kids are a blessing. Your mama's a blessing. Your daddy a blessing. Your job's a blessing. Your career's a blessing. All those things are blessings. But if you don't have something in you, like just in you that makes you happy, you are chasing the wrong shit. I promise you. Something in you gotta make you happy. Gotta make your soul smile.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got that, then you chasing all the wrong shit. Yeah. Because the money ain't gonna get it. I promise you. No matter how much you get, you gonna want more.
Yeah.
The women ain't gonna get it. No matter how many you smash, you gonna want to smash more. Somebody always gonna look better. If you are looking for it in other people, you are looking in the wrong spot. It has to come from within.
From within. Hey.
So what's your happy?
Man, listen. You kind of being in my little zone, in the clouds, some music, a little food, a little brown skin thickness moving back and forth through here. I'm good. I'm good. You have to customize your life.
Don't you? Tailor-made it.
You have to customize your life.
Tailor-make it.
I don't have to leave the house if I don't want to. You have to customize your life, your personal life. Put things in place that benefits you. You damn near have to be selfish sometimes.
You do.
Because what I found throughout my journey, I was not like on some good Samaritan, but I was more concerned with pleasing others than I was with, am I good? Mm-hmm. And it took me a long time to get there. So I'm there. I don't need much. I have minimized my circle. I minimized activities. I just minimize things I consume. Mm-hmm. Because believe it or not, the shit we see on this internet all day and on these apps with the Amazon, and that shit gets in you. It gets in you. Mm-hmm. And it can have it can affect you in any kind of way.
Yeah.
So I'm just more mindful, dog, about what I participate in. Mm-hmm. Because I can't let nothing. Mentally, I'm happy as fuck. Mm-hmm. So I can't let nothing get inside my head and throw me off. So I have to protect that. Physically, I don't care. I'm good. Mentally, you can't throw off my. I can't jeopardize that because it's important to me.
I feel you.
It is important to me.
And I broke it down to its simplest form. So, and the reason why, because everything else, icing.
Yeah.
Everything else is icing on the cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good cigar, icing on
Yeah.
the cake. Good liquor, icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Good edible, icing on the cake. Same thing, little thick, icing on the cake. That's all. That's all the frosting. But the cake is me. The cake is myself.
The ingredients,
it's
yo.
me
Yeah.
being happy with myself first.
Yep.
Me finding it within me to where I figured out a long time ago. If you can't spend 8 hours with yourself,
Bruh.
who the fuck else want to spend 8 hours with you? If you are miserable by yourself, if you can't be by yourself for 8 hours and just be by yourself and have, we be cracking up in here.
I don't even need no company for real.
Yeah, we be cracking up in here. Bro.
I'm lit.
The jokes I be having, the shit that I be thinking about, the stuff I be watching.
Cuzzo, I'm dope.
Yeah,
I'm hilarious to me.
Man, it's dope over here. It's dope over here. I don't know what you, man. I'm entertaining this shit.
I have some of the best conversations with myself.
Man.
I can't even front.
With myself.
And I'm not even ashamed to say that publicly.
Man, I be curating movies and shit. I be like, all right, it's Halloween time. Let me watch the whole Underworld series. Pop it on.
Yeah. Just happy.
Just happy,
dog.
Happy.
But on the flip side of that, I see why some women don't be interested in getting in relationships. Because they be single for so long, they finally discover themselves and recognize what makes them happy. They don't want to run the risk of that because, yo, I am in a good space now. And you think I'm finna let you come over here for your little 6 months until you turn me every which way but loose and get bored of me and then dip. Now I got to start from scratch and pick up the pieces again.
That's why you gotta find your own happiness. Because if you can find someone that can share that with you, love. But if you can also find someone that loves you enough to let you have yours.
Yeah.
Loves you enough to say, baby, if that's what makes you happy, I just want to support you in your happiness.
Enjoy.
I'm going to go ahead and bake the chicken for you. You need me to bake the chicken for you. I'm about to go over here in my woman cave. I got 3 novels I've been wanting to read for a while. I'm finna read these novels. I'm finna watch this Lifetime, and I'm about to chill.
Yeah, enjoy your game.
Go enjoy your game. Enjoy what you do. And then when it's time to go to bed, come on up here and knock these boots. Heaven.
That's it and good night. Big Zo Podcast.
Love.
We out.